Four, three, two. Yo, everybody, welcome back to the motherfucking Minority Sports Report. I'm your motherfucking boy, Big Black.
Nami Boys came dollar.
Oh, shit. We got no sound effects. Got a basement that's flooded. All types of cool shit going on. But what never lets me down is RASSLIN. RASSLIN.
Sometimes it does.
Oh, it does all the time. Oh,
it doesn't. It never lets you down, but sometimes it does.
Most of the time, it never lets me down. Sometimes. But yeah, we had a pretty crazy week of RASSLIN.
Yeah, I want to start off talking about your favorite boy, Mr. McMahon.
I was like, all right, you're either telling the truth or you're bullshitting. I don't really have a favorite boy. Word.
Well, first, funny shit from the toy vlog over the weekend, Either Page's toy vlog. Mm-hmm. Fucking Brian Myers, who's with Impact Wrestling, he pointed out a toy with the toy store. He was like, look, it's a Vince McMahon toy. And it was a Gomez Adams toy. Mad funny. But yeah, I seen something that I guess in this new deal with Endeavor that he's basically going to be chairman until he dies.
Yeah.
Chairman until he dies, and basically Endeavor was like, we'll give you the shareholders 49% instead of 43% as long as Vince McMahon is like comes on as chairman. So obviously like threw money at him,
right,
to make sure Vince is in there.
What a bunch of... First of all, fuck Vince McMahon, fuck Ari, whatever the fuck his name is, fuck Dana White, who's part of that company, fuck all three of those fucking douchebags. I wish I could meet them face to face and punch them all in the fucking mouth.
Before you hit Dana, let him know I love the UFC.
Nah, you don't get that. A nigga, I stream all your shit. I don't pay for nothing.
Yeah, don't tell him that.
No, I will tell him that while I beat his ass. Just kidding, you're probably fucking me up.
He's on juice.
He's on the juice. HGH is not the juice, okay?
Or the TRT.
My sex drive is low.
Oh, you're getting a bit choppy.
Yeah, I see my shit frozen on one screen.
Yeah, a bit choppy, but yeah. So yeah, I just want to bring that up with Vince because I had to stumble across that article before we started recording. Are you still there at all, or are you completely lost?
I'm very much still here. My secondary laptop. It's weird. One laptop, I mean, on my Mac, I'm frozen and you're good, but on my laptop, you're frozen.
Oh, you back?
That was fucking weird.
Is it still mid? We still mid show?
Yeah, it just stopped.
Oh,
and
all right.
It came back in and it said recorded in progress. Like,
you know what's funny? You're actually like perfect now. Not awesome. Oh no, I spoke too soon.
Yeah, you did.
Oh no, maybe you're good. I don't know. We'll see.
Anyways, let's just keep it going. Yeah, fuck Vince
Gomez
McMahon.
Adams. I mean, Vince McMahon is chairman for life. Or until he's like, I think they said until he's incapacitated or some shit like that, or resigns or whatever. But yeah, he's stuck around. The other shit I wanted to bring up was the Leva Bates leaving AEW situation.
Yeah.
Did you hear about that? How she found out?
I certainly did.
Yeah, so apparently she was at the dentist. The email went out. Somebody saw the email, reached out to her, or a bunch of people reached out to her after seeing the email. So when she got out of the dentist, she realized she didn't have a fucking job. And that's kind of fucked up.
Yeah. Kind of fucked up.
Hopefully it was a mistake on somebody's part and not a sign of like the WWE treatment, because we knew they did that a bunch of times to people.
Facts.
But yeah, it's just kind of shitty.
So here's what I don't know. Her contract expired. Did it expire?
Yeah, they didn't want to renew her contract.
Okay, so that's on you to know when your contract expires. And I'm willing to bet it's something along the lines of that, only because we don't have a history of that kind of shit with AEW, like people finding out.
Yeah.
Like, oh, like WWE. So I'm
See,
gonna.
well, I don't know. I don't know if it was. Now I'm trying to think back how I read the fucking article. So I'm not sure if she found out at that time if she was like fired or if she got the notice we're not renewing her contract and that whatever contract she had left was just riding out.
From what I understand, and I remember they didn't fire her. Just like her contract she wasn't getting renewed. Um,
Okay, so she was probably still under contract but found out that it wasn't getting renewed. But that's
right.
still a shitty way to find out.
It is, but at the same
She should have
time,
been notified before that email went out to the masses.
she should have been on her fucking job because that's no one else's responsibility. And again, I'm saying this as in AEW hasn't given us this kind of history where they just like randomly let people go through like, oh, I found out on Twitter I was fired. Like shit happens for sure, but for me, that's like, all right, Shane, you know that you have a job, but you don't know if you're gonna have this job in 3 months from now.
Yeah, but to make the announcement,
you as a person are going to find out like, hey, when can we talk about our contract? Well, if there's nothing to talk about, then I'm going to assume that nothing's happening. So from what I read, she was just kind of like assuming that she was going to get renewed again because of who she was, what she was doing backstage and shit like that. Again, I don't know the answers and I could be totally wrong, but that's the side I kind of see it on. Like, yeah, that's really shitty.
I get
disagree,
that.
but
I do
you're
get
a professional.
That. I get that, but the announcement, she should have had confirmation before that announcement went to the masses.
All I'm saying is FTR knew where their contracts were before their shit ended. So
all I'm saying is
some people aren't.
She should have had confirmation from somebody before it went out.
Yeah. Hey, like I said, I don't disagree with you. It is a shitty way to find out, but you got hundreds of thousands of dollars on the table. I would fucking want to know months ahead of time if my contract was still good, not 2 weeks. But I digress.
But there's also people working on like what the quote unquote handshake deals and shit like that in wrestling. I've heard multiple people working without contracts and shit like that. So you never know. It's weird backstage.
But they knew. They knew they had a handshake deal. They didn't assume anything. That's the point I'm making. Cage match.
Fuck you. But yeah, so that's random news. Other thing that I wanted to bring up. I know almost nobody cares because nobody really watches deathmatch wrestling, but the GCW's one of their favorite arenas, the Showboat in Atlantic City. They're no longer going to be able to do shows there because they're renovating and they're changing that space into something else. So instead of being in that actual room, there's going to be a different venue on that property that they're going to be at.
Oh, nice. All right. So then,
but yeah, they had a lot of big moments over the last 2 years, 2-3 years there on their like little rise to fame in GCW. So near and dear to their heart. So I seen a bunch of the GCW wrestlers like sharing memories and shit in the arena. It's pretty cool.
Hell yeah, that's tight. That's like the fucking ECW arena. Like,
yeah, exactly.
Shit is legendary for a reason.
Yeah, people still look forward to fucking performing there, and it's not the ECW arena anymore. No. It's just a random hall now. So it's like, well, I don't even know if it's still like up. I mean, that place is old as shit. You never know if it might be going down.
Watching that shit on Apple, the one thing that I watched on Apple TV, that building.
Oh yeah, that shit.
Yeah, it's not. I mean,
oh yeah, that's right. Because I do remember this podcaster I listened to. He's a part-time wrestler, and he had a show at the ECW arena a few months back.
Yeah, I don't remember what it's called, but if you're from our time period, that's what you.
Yeah, it's the ECW arena.
Yeah,
where all the craziness happened.
ECW. Oh wait, I forgot to do this. Woo! I don't know.
Damn, I thought I got.
Nope.
Thought I got out of it.
Nope.
I didn't say shit.
You did. I had a week off, and the shit's slowly coming back.
Yeah. Fuck.
You big cold-blooded dummy.
Oh, we got sound effects.
I have 4. And that's
those are the only ones you can salvage.
That's why they got mad play last night, because I was able to bring those in before we started recording. I mean, I still have them. I just gotta fucking program this shit again.
All right, so I mean, what's it out for you this week?
Fuck,
Any
man,
big matches?
that cage match, obviously.
Obviously, the cage match was crazy.
Fuck, and I watched
that finish with them coming out of not the finish, but one of the spots with them get with V trigger through the cage.
Oh, the cage fell out. Like, what the fuck kind of pay-per-view shit is this on regular TV?
Yeah, that shit was pretty cool. And I remember WWE did something similar, but they had it rigged where like a whole panel fell down, so you could tell it was kind of rigged. This is like the whole fucking fence ripped off the poles kind of deal, so it looked way more realistic, and it sold it way better.
Oh yeah, because none of us were expecting that shit.
Yeah, and the way it folded and the way they fell out of the ring. And then, poor Kenny Omega got his leg caught in between the ring and the fucking pole.
Yeah, so I didn't see any. Did he get injured? Because I didn't see anything.
No, he seemed fine after it happened.
Yeah.
And I didn't see anything online either. So, I mean, either he's hurt and it's not that bad and he could just power through, or he's fucking fine. Yeah. But yeah, it was a weird situation with it. His leg got caught in between there. As they were falling out. Did I lose you again?
I was gonna say one of my screens has me nostriling through. I'm still here.
All I see is the smoke coming out of your nose, frozen.
Yeah, it's frozen. That shit's funny as fuck. But on my other shit that's recording, you're frozen. And that's what I was trying to say earlier before I got this.
Oh wait, are you there?
I'm probably.
Oh wait, and he's back. He's back. Are we still going?
Yeah, I'm just like, nigga, everything in my life, I mean, not really everything, but like all my technology shit is failing. Our kitchen sink it's fucking leaking upstairs, like started yesterday or the day before. I've been dealing with flooding because it's rained for like 4 days straight in Colorado, which doesn't happen. So my carpet is fucking wet. It smells like a wet dog and hot cabbage. I got incense burning, so you can maybe see some smoke wafted in. And now my internet's fucking retarded. It's all good.
It sucks. Hey, easy with the R word.
What?
I said easy with the R word. We don't want to get canceled.
Oh, fucking retard? It's fucking retarded. Nobody watches this shit yet. And everybody that does watch it does not have a problem with us saying retard.
This will be deleted, but we're famous.
No. I'll put out a statement years later. I've grown as a person. I didn't mean to say any of that. No, I totally meant it. It's for the shock value. But no, I'm gonna have an interview saying "fuck off," my finger, giving the middle finger and pushing the camera out my face. The fuck out of my face! That's the loudest you'll ever hear Scam. No. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. But yeah, so yeah. Let's go. Yeah, Kenny Omega, John Moxley cage match was nuts. Don Callis betraying Kenny Omega at the end. Yeah. Hitting him with a screwdriver in the head. Didn't see that coming at all. Nah. A nice little swerve there. You know, it's funny. I thought it was gonna be this dude. Fuck, I can't think of his name right now. Commander? Or, no, the one fucking Callis has been sweating the whole fucking time. The New Japan kid that came over. Oh yeah, fucking AEW. Takeshita. There it is. Konosuke Takeshita. Yeah, I thought he was gonna come out and maybe betray them. But yeah, because I had a feeling, my gut instinct was telling me that he was gonna betray them and join the BCC. Mm-hmm. But yeah, the Don Callis thing I didn't see coming at all. That was pretty, neither did I. That's pretty surprising, and I liked it. Now we're supposed to hear from him this week too, so we'll see what happens there. See what he got to say after that. See what he got to say. Trios match was pretty dope. Yeah, it was. House of Black defending against Bandito and Best Friends in the first what's it called? Oh, Best Friends. House Rules. Best Friends. Oh, you got the Best Friends. Yeah, so the House of Black had their first House Rules match, which basically like, is it 20-second countouts, no rope breaks. Just basically more time for them to beat on you and fuck you up, make shit more entertaining. No disqualification too. That's another part of it. But yeah, it's a pretty dope match. Yeah, it was. House of Black obviously victorious.
But they were minus Julia Hart because she had her match before with Anna Jay, which was pretty solid.
Another good match. Yep. Oh, those cheeks.
Say it again. I love Julia Hart's entrance. I love Anna Jay, so I love that match altogether.
Yeah, I still haven't seen her entrance all the way. Because I was like, word, I'm finally going to get to see it. And then she gets attacked midway through. I'm like, fuck.
Well, you caught the gist of it. I mean, she continues into the ring and she like goes up on the ropes and she keeps singing along to the music. So you'll see it eventually, but it's really good. I like it.
Yeah, I mean, that's not my kind of rock music, but yeah, I want to see it in full because I've seen her in the ring. I've seen her start it. Just haven't seen the whole fucking 45 seconds or however long it takes.
Yeah,
she's great. I like her. She's a great wrestler. And like you said, the gimmick, like, this is what she's going to be famous for. Like, people are going to remember her for this shit.
Yeah, and I like that she went for the change too, and not just fucking took whatever they gave her. I like that she kind of pushed for this.
She took charge of her career. Yeah. Interesting.
Shut up. What else? We had Christian. Oh yeah, Christian talking shit about getting trying to get a TNT title shot because we thought it was going to be Luchasaurus,
right?
It's actually going to be Christian and all that bullshit.
I'm trying to think, there was another big ass match for me on Dynamite.
Cassidy Garcia for the International.
No, that shit was fucking great too, but I was kind of in and out of that one. I'm pulling up.
What was the other one?
Hold up.
Oh, we're getting the challenge from FTR and Jarrett and Lethal. I think it was this week they're wrestling.
Maybe.
Oh no, they're wrestling at Double or Nothing. My bad.
Oh, my ass is fucking.
Ray Phoenix and Claudio. That's what kicked it off.
Yeah. That match.
The Ring of Honor World Championship.
Bro, I don't know why I couldn't fucking remember that shit. But yeah, dude, like, I love, like, you just got to respect both of those wrestlers because Claudio's like twice the size of Phoenix. But like, the way Claudio was selling his shit, obviously Claudio's going to throw this nigga Phoenix around. Just like, I don't know, man. I just love seeing, I don't know. In my head, it wasn't like the best match. I mean, it was fucking great. But I just love that juxtaposition of like the big guy going against the small guy and it just looking fucking incredible because that shit's hard as fuck.
And it not just being a fucking squash match or something.
Exactly, yeah. So it's like, like that shit takes fucking skill and talent. So I wanted to give those two men a shout out.
It's kind of the fucking Rey Mysterio effect.
100%. 100%.
Because it's basically him in every fucking match he's ever been in.
Factual, brother.
But yeah, we actually touched every match on fucking Dynamite.
It's crazy. I watched Rampage, but I think I fell asleep during
I watched some of it. Because when I went to start it, I forgot what time it started, so I caught like half of it. And yeah, when I went to check the replay of my Hulu, it said it wasn't airing until like 3 a.m. And I was like, yeah, fuck this. And I just never went back and watched it.
I definitely, because I watched it on my DVR, it's like 2 a.m. And the last thing I remember was, it's time for the main event. And I woke up and there was a screensaver on my TV. So I don't know how that last match went down.
Yeah, so I only watched. Oh yeah, so looking at this, I've seen the Acclaimed and Daddy Ass versus Kip Sabian, Butcher and Blade. The rap was funny. They made fun of fucking Butcher and his mustache. That shit was pretty funny.
Vince McMahon.
Oh, what did he say about Vince McMahon?
That was the diss. It was like him and Vince McMahon had like the shittiest mustaches in the game.
Oh, the Mustache Club or some shit like that?
Yeah, but it was rhymed, obviously, but that was the joke. Like, y'all got the worst mustaches in all the wrestling.
Then there was the Tony Storm Allison Kay match. I remember watching that.
Oh,
and I remember the Action Andretti and Kyle Fletcher, the Aussie Open guy. I remember watching that match, and I didn't see the main event. That's the only one I missed.
All right, check it out. I definitely passed out. I didn't even see that match. I was out.
Damn, I thought I caught the end of it. But yeah, I guess I thought the main event was fucking Action Andretti and Kyle Fletcher, but I completely missed that Mogul Embassy and Dark Order match.
Yeah, I didn't see the last two because I watched the I watched them. God, I can't think of her name from the Gold Coast. Tony Storm. I watched that match.
Tony Storm. Yeah.
And I was like, okay. And then I guess I can't remember the chick's name. You just said it. Katie.
Allison Kay.
Allison Kay. They said like she was like a 3-time like champion in like different promotions and shit. So I wouldn't be surprised if we start seeing her a lot more. But yeah, that match was great. And I passed out
her way towards a fucking contract.
So yeah, 2 matches. I only saw the first 2, missed the last 2.
Yeah, the Action Andretti Kyle Fletcher match was dope. That was a real good one. But yeah, I didn't realize Swerve and Brian Cage wrestled John Silver and Alex Reynolds. But yeah, looks like Swerve and Brian Cage got that win there.
I was gonna say like they had to have gotten that W.
Yeah. Sadly, fucking Dark Order just jobbers.
Yep.
Not jobbers, but yeah, the lovable, highly paid jobbers.
Let's figure it out. Something's gonna click at some point.
Oh, one thing we didn't talk about from Dynamite. Tony Khan made an announcement that he's making an announcement.
Yeah, fuck that announcement.
It's going to be the new TNT deal for Dynamite, Rampage, and Collision.
Collision, yeah.
Basically, they've reformatted everything. Dark and Dark Elevation and no more because it's basically TNT, TBS exclusive shit now. So it's going to be Dynamite and Collision are going to be what everybody's saying is going to be the 2 brands. So we're going to have 2 separate rosters for those shows. Rampage is going to become what Dark and Elevation was.
Okay.
And then Ring of Honor is technically its own company, so they're not included in anything. They got to get their own deal somewhere else. Or possibly with them, just it's a separate deal.
Nice. Yeah, I'm glad.
So that's what it's looking like. That's what all the reports are pointing to. So we'll see and find out for sure, I guess, this Wednesday.
Wednesday.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Word. Fucking wrestling. We love it. It loves us.
Kids love it.
Kids love it.
The other thing I seen, I know we don't talk WWE much, but Randy Orton.
Oh yeah,
his dad came out and said the doctors are telling him not to come back. So he may be forced to retire due to injury.
He'll be back.
We'll see. I mean, Edge did it. Fucking Saraya did it.
Right, and Edge is way older than Randy.
Yeah.
I mean, not way older, but
we can see. We'll see what happens. Hopefully that's not the case, but never know.
You never know. Respect people with wrestling shirts.
Other news popping through my head, but
they cost a lot of money. Yeah, I don't. No, you pretty much hit everything. So I was gonna talk about our buddy Vince, but we did that. And just Dynamite, and I didn't see any crazy rumors or speculations on the interwebs.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean it's good. I mean I'm gonna go be miserable and deal with my wetness.
Oh, the WWE collectible show is back. Whatever it's called, Most Wanted or Most Wanted, whatever it's called. Yeah, something like that.
Some shit like
they go hunting. They go hunting all the fucking old shit from back in the day. The last one I seen was Stone Cold. They were looking for his smoking skull belt and his knee brace and one of his vests and shit. Which they got the vest from Stone Cold himself, and the smoking skull belt that he had, and then they had a knee brace that he like gave and signed to somebody. But yeah, it was pretty cool.
I think the next episode is Macho Man stuff.
I don't remember. I didn't check and see what the order was.
Right.
Oh, Dark Side of the Ring's coming back.
Yeah, thank you for sending me that schedule too. That was tight.
Dark Side of the Ring's coming back at the end of the month. I think it was starting May 30th. I think it was.
Something's happening with Macho Man because they had interviewed. I just read this right before we started recording. I think it's the same show you're talking about. but they found out that WWE owned all of the TV rights and the tapes to Macho Man's dad's fucking wrestling, Intercontinental Championship Wrestling.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so they found all the tapes and shit, and like I guess there's like footage in this newest episode coming out with Macho Man, and they talk about his dad and his brother and shit, and just like the whole legacy, and try to find some of their
shit. Probably gets a bunch of videos of them super young.
Yeah, I think it was like maybe the episode might be called the Macho Men or some shit, because it's like all of them, and they're just trying to get shit from the Profos. Did I say that right? Profos?
Propos? Yeah, some shit like that.
But yeah,
and then going back to Dark Side of the Ring. Look, I think the first episode is going to be Chris Candido and Tammy Lynn Cinch, or Sunny, if you will.
Yeah, just call her Sunny.
But yeah, so that's going to be interesting.
I'm pretty sure she's locked up right now as we're recording this.
Yeah, I think she's locked up, and sadly, Chris Candido has passed away.
Yeah. Sad. But honestly, I got a lot of shit to do. And that includes playing video games and fixing the sink and drying out this carpet and putting the kid to sleep. So, thank you guys for fucking with us. This is the motherfucking Minority Sports Report RASSLIN Edition. That's better for you, Shane?
That's way better.
It matches the shirt that you guys can't see, but I know it does. There it is. What band?
There's demons on the bottom. You just can't see them all.
What band is that? Art's Murder?
Thy Art is Murder.
Thy Art is Murder.
Australian band. I
see Murder. I can see that anywhere. Oh, that says Murder. Fucking. But yeah, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Follow us all collectively at TMS Report. Subscribe to the channel. Like the video, hit the bell icon, comment, and all that shit. Game, where can they follow you, brother?
Follow me at Game666.
Word, and follow me. I'm at Beatnik. Thank you guys so much. We'll be back next week. Time to get some fresh air.